Relax.
Right, we're going, lads, we're going. Yo, what's the crack? Austin, Kid, Nick here, the Midnight Relations Podcast, episode 19. Woo! Gene, I can't believe you've done 19 episodes.
You copying my line. I said that a couple of weeks ago. You're copying my line.
You didn't invent the line. Like,
I didn't invent the line. That was my line.
If you trademarked the line,
I trademarked the line.
Well, you didn't trademark the line because, like, the English language, you didn't trademark it. So, lads, what the topic? Well,
You caught me snacking, guys, and I'm hungry bastard.
Kieran's having the field, so me and Nick will talk about no, because like Kieran is just a football
Yeah,
player.
I've talked about it before.
Yeah, his mouth is full. So we have a bit of football talk. We're going to talk about Friends, the 39 year anniversary, and we're going to talk about Seinfeld. Nick's a Seinfeld, or Kieran's a Seinfeld fan, and Nick's a Friends fan. So it's a bit of banter back and forth. Nick's a total Friends, and he doesn't like Seinfeld.
No, it's not like you don't like Seinfeld.
Hello, we asked to talk.
I know, I'm talking to Nick.
No, but let Austin talk first.
Sorry.
No, but this is the banter. This is the ongoing dynamic. Because like I'm listening to them two waffle on for the last half hour of like how different the shows are. I suppose what's fair to say is the two shows are very different, and they come from different personalities in that sense. So it's like an understanding they both have their kind of love interest, which is Friends and Seinfeld. And then I'm going to do my top 10 songs of the decade. My decade in terms of what I've listened to, like my favourite over the last 10 decades.
And I'm going to be objecting to every song.
Like he objects to everything anyway, so
I
like.
don't object to everything. You stop.
So you just didn't object to everything, you just objected there, like.
Nick, do you want to tell the folks where you went on Saturday night?
Yes, so we get to that.
No,
I thought now, we're talking
Well, I'm on my soapbox. Lead, come on, where'd you go on Saturday? You loved it, like.
Why is it putting the camera on me now? Why is it?
Because the camera's already on you. Don't get camera shy.
I'm camera shy.
Nah.
Go on.
By the way, for folks, I went to see the Borgast Theatre to go and see Hamilton, which was brilliant. I mean, I think probably everyone is going to see this show. You know, the whole run is sold out, and it's just phenomenal. The stage was brilliant. The music, and it kind of caters. It's kind of a history lesson, but it caters to everyone. I mean, to the young and old. So it was good.
How long did it go on for? Was there much of an interval?
It's 15 minutes, but it went down for nearly 3 hours. But it doesn't feel like that. The show just gets going from the beginning, and then it's outstanding. I mean,
What's the kind of music? Like you said, rock music or something?
yeah, but it's kind of a history story about some past people, people like George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. Sorry, not Benjamin Franklin, but George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, and Thomas Jefferson. So
So it's about the founding fathers.
yeah, exactly.
It's a real history lesson, but it's like, what's so profound about it apart from the story? Like, but what's the music? What kind of gauge is it like in terms of like
The way the style of the way they do it. They seem to do things where they put kind of rap, kind of rhyming, rhyming
so it's
slang.
very lyrical, very
Yeah,
flowing.
exactly. The lyrics are it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the lyrics kind of like? Are they fast?
Yeah, fast, snappy, kind of jazzy kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is Lin Miranda in it?
No.
Because he's the big star. He wrote the show.
He's too big for the Borgash.
No, yeah, he's the creator of it. He wrote the music and the score and stuff. So obviously he can't be a.
Why can't he be in it though?
Because he's too big for his boots now.
Okay. So he's like he's kind of is Hamilton in other shows around the world or something like?
Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah, it's on Broadway. It's the biggest show on Broadway. The UK, it's in the West End. I've been trying to go to this came out on Broadway in 2016. I've been trying to see the show for 8 years, and I finally got to see it. I did see it. They did release on Disney Plus during COVID in 2020. The show, so people could see it because obviously the theaters were closed down for a while. So people could see it because it's such a popular show. It is ridiculously popular.
I never heard of it till you said it. Like
What?
I said to one of the lads, I mean, Matt, like in the office, like, and he's never heard of it before. Like I never. Like,
Most people have it. The whole run has been sold out.
This is what I'm curious, like, because we all have such
It's the fastest selling show in the Borgast Theatre.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't, like, musicals is not my thing. It wouldn't be on my radar. Like, very rarely go to concerts. I very rarely go to musicals. I mean, so like, yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm just curious. Like, I've never heard of it. So,
That's your third time seeing it, Nick.
No, first time.
but you said it, yeah. So you said
I've seen it on TV. It's on TV on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no. And that's my first time seeing it.
So that was Nick Saturday night.
Yeah.
And he has his Facebook stories to show for it too, doesn't he? Don't you?
To prove he was there.
And the program, yeah, the proof that I was, yeah.
And we're gonna post a promo of Nick that is doing his little
No.
And he's paddy cap.
No. What's that your promos? You two were like clowns.
I know. I was drunk. I was actually like tongue twisted. Like
We were
energized.
energized on beer.
No.
The adrenaline was going. So we're going to start off this podcast now to talk about the Premier League over the weekend.
Do people really want to talk here
Yes,
about
they
the
People
Premiership?
do like football. People do like.
Not really a huge amount. Actually, no shocks to the weekend really. The early kick-off on Saturday was West Ham against Chelsea, and I was dreading that match because Chelsea have a terrible record at West Ham.
Yeah,
the
well,
last number
West
of
Ham
years.
got rid of David Moyes, which is the worst decision in a long time. Just saps.
And West Ham appeared in the first 25 minutes, and Chelsea just blew them over.
Yeah.
And then it's only when they went 2-0 down is when West Ham decided to play. But West Ham perhaps should have had a penalty. I'm surprised VAR didn't give it, and had a couple of other chances. But in the second half, Chelsea controlled that, and another good win for
I suppose
Enzo Maresca's boys.
people were saying it's a good performance. Like it's like top 4 for performance for the league. Like
If they
some
can,
tentative signs of a bit of competence.
if they get consistency, Chelsea can get top 4.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Liverpool were back to winning ways as well. They beat Bournemouth 3-0, but maybe flattered Liverpool a little bit. If they played well, Liverpool, but Bournemouth did have a goal ruled out offside after 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then Bournemouth had a couple of other chances. But then once Liverpool got the first goal, it's like Liverpool. I said at the start of the season, I think Liverpool would finish top 3. Would you agree?
Well, but it's Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Like
Yeah.
they're the top 3. Like Diaz got 2, and Nunes got 1.
Diaz man of the match. He was unbelievable.
Yeah, Nunes
Unplayable.
had scored 14 games or something. Let's see if back on the score chart. Like
Yeah, but did anyone see the Kepa's fall for the first Liverpool goal?
Did
Kepa, the Bournemouth keeper, absolutely horrible. He misjudged
Yeah.
the through ball, and he kind of retreated, and if he hadn't have misjudged that through ball, I think that Bournemouth defender. But it's all ifs and buts, Liverpool probably would have scored anyway. Do you know what I mean?
You're a man for your variables, like your pathways, the different.
I know.
The pathways.
I study football matches.
You're an analyst.
Yeah, what
It's interesting, Nick.
is it with that?
Yeah, but why don't you like football? Like, what's your big
No,
resistance to
just
football?
how do you study? There's only one match. I can only watch one match at a time. I mean,
Well,
how
now
do-
they're on lots of TV
No, but
channels.
this is a passion. Like, say for example, you like your EastEnders and stuff like that. Like you like your soap operas. Like football is a real life soap opera. Like it's just that it's that eventful. Like
what?
football's like a real life soap opera.
Oh, I
It's
know
reality-
that. I know
reality
that.
TV,
I
like.
know that.
Spurs got back to winning ways. They're beating Brentford 3-1. Actually, that was a real must-win for Ange. That was. Even my brother, there was theories going around. If Spurs had lost that
Sorry,
match, he would have been.
Spurs
he would have been in
against
trouble.
Brentford. Like, of course, Spurs are going to win. I mean,
Well, Brentford are a kind of a solid mid-table team. But
In the
Spurs
Premiership.
were home, so expected them to win.
Yeah, Tottenham are
3-1.
struggling in the last couple of games. Like they're really they are struggling as a squad. They're not really pushing on. They're not evolving. They're going backwards if anything.
I'm not too sure if Big Ange is a top-class manager. I don't think he
I
is.
think at the start of the season he snipped himself. He's like saying and using the second season of a football team will win something. Like.
Well, let's wait and see.
But this is interesting. Like put the
He has to win something now after those words.
Yeah, definitely has to. But yeah, I mean, you have the League Cup and you have the FA Cup. Like, I mean, like realistically, Champions League and then football, they're not going to win the league. Well, like if they win, like it'd be 5,000 to 1 bet if they won the league. Like, but it's like then it's like win a trophy like FA Cup, League Cup like United like thing, Tottenham Cup like.
The Champions League was actually back during the week. Sorry, should have started with the Champions League. Liverpool were back to winning ways after they blew away West Ham, and they started really badly. Did you watch it, Austin, at all?
Milan, yeah, they played Milan. They were actually down. They went down 1-0.
They went 1-0 down after 2 minutes and could have gone 2-0 down.
When I said they went 1-0, I was like, I did not want to be Arnie Slot now. Like I think like he's kind of gone. He's like the loneliest man in the whole stadium now.
No,
and then they romped home like.
They got their act together after 10 minutes and basically controls.
Well, like they killed it with the corners, didn't they? Conte and Van Dijk, like.
Kadate, sorry, you said Conte. And I didn't see the match between Man City and Inter. I was at the cinema. It was an end-to-end match.
City were not that. City were kind of just average. They didn't dominate like it was an okay match like, but the City didn't dominate. They didn't perform.
Inter had a few chances.
Inter had a few chances. Yeah, there was nothing special. It was a very bland match, you know. I think you know. Yeah, like it's very early days. Like City were happy to get points on the board.
It's a massive league as well.
Yeah, but actually, Inter played well because they defended very well.
Yeah,
they didn't give City any options. They closed everything down. City didn't get a chance to kind of be creative or too creative on the ball. Plus, De Bruyne was taken off as well, so he was injured. Like
groin injury, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Foden wasn't playing as well, so we lacked a bit of a creative spark. But then Bukundu missed a chance at the end of the game, like 2 chances I think. Put them over the bar, like.
With the old woman over the bar then?
No, it wasn't an easy chance. No, okay. I think it wasn't an easy chance by no stretch of imagination, but it was like a diving header that possibly, like, you know, at his best he could have scored, but you know, like it was a really tough, you know, aspect.
The late kick-off match on Saturday was Crystal Palace home to Man United. I actually didn't enjoy this match at all.
It was very robotic, very kind of bland. Like it was nothing exciting about the game. It was like tedious to watch. Like,
Palace would be raging. They didn't take those chances they had. Which they did create.
Yeah,
good chances as well.
Like it was United.
United should have scored 3 in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't find the game interesting.
No, I actually nearly fell asleep watching it.
United are very average. They're very average nowadays. Like they're not kind of I think
there's no spark, no goal scorer.
Martinez should have got sent off.
He should have got sent off, yeah.
2-foot tackle.
What saved him is he didn't touch him, man.
Yeah, like, but it was so clear intent. Like, he just went in with 2 feet. Like, I mean, insane. Like, you know.
The first match on Sunday was Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. Here's an interesting one for you. Both unbeaten so far. I wouldn't be saying that for Nottingham Forest. It was 2-2. I actually caught the second half. I missed the first half. Who got sent off? Morgan Gibbs White got sent off for winning the ball, but apparently it was a violent tackle.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of controversy with
that. There was a controversy, yeah, and of course Anthony Taylor was the 4th. The referee initially didn't send him off, and then of course Anthony Taylor got in VAR's ear and decided to
get a video referee.
Yeah, it was actually an entertaining game. Brighton, good attacking, poor defensively. Same Forest, good attacking, poor defensively. So interesting, those 2 teams are meeting, and Chelsea have Brighton at Stamford Bridge next Saturday at 3 o'clock, so that's going to be an open game. Now, the big one on Sunday, Man City versus Arsenal.
Arsenal parked the bus in the second half. What could City do?
This is how I'll analyse the match. Man City came out of the tracks for that first 20-25 minutes. It was actually they were unplayable.
The most beautiful football I've seen them playing in a long time. Like, it was free flowing, it was creative, it was dominant.
Yeah, Savio just
puts the tube ball for Haaland, like.
Oh, they opened up, and
and Haaland's goal, like the way he plays it, like it was like it's literally like it was.
They were rattled. And then Arsenal decided to play, but it didn't help the fact that they got a free.
But before that, Rodri got taken off.
Rodri, actually, to be confirmed, he's got an ACL injury, so he missed the rest of the season. That's a massive blow. Rodri's like 2 players, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's a solid man, but I mean the medical team look at it is what it is. Pep is a good squad; they can't complain. Like, you know, any other like a couple of seasons, maybe 4 or 5 seasons ago, you'd say like, you know, that'd be a bigger. No, of course it's a big blow, but we have the squad to help you pull us through. Like,
yeah, Kovacic is good. I just don't think he has the defensive.
No, Kovacic is solid. Like, he gets the ball. Do you know what?
He won't get the goals.
On Sunday we missed De Bruyne to get those true passes. Yeah. To see that pass that no one else sees. To kind of put it, you know, and to kind of just, that was what we're missing the shoe ball, because, you know, Ruben Diaz, like at the edge of the box, like we literally, the 10 City players run 10 on 10, and literally City can control the 18-yard box with
But I actually thought City in the second half, we'll get on the second half in a minute. First of all, Calafiori equalised, and there's a bit of controversy over this goal because he called over Kyle Walker and someone else, and basically Kyle Walker didn't think he had a great game. Kyle Walker didn't get a chance to get hit back, but City still could have still.
It was
prevented that goal.
it was like, but he put, you know, the ref put City under pressure, but there was a good finish by Arsenal. You know, Edison, he beat the keeper, was Calavari or whatever his name is. He did a really good goal, like
Calafiori, yeah. Then Arsenal went 2-1 up through a corner kick.
Yeah,
Kyle Walker was there annoying Gabriel, and Gabriel.
This is, like Gabriel dismissed Walker, like, to be honest, like, and like. But this is the thing. Edison, I think, should have done better. Should have.
Yeah, he was a bit weak in the air.
I think he went down expecting a free kick, like, and you know, I think if he was stronger, like, I think even Roy Keane was saying this, like, if he was stronger, he pushed the Arsenal players around him, but like he was only inches away from like getting a fist towards Gabriel, because the Gabriel came back to the back of the post, like, and literally just had the ball in, like.
And Arsenal fans are going mad for Trossard sending off. I can't understand what the ref could have done. He actually challenged your man and then lashed the ball away.
Do you know what's funny? Because I seen him whacking into Bernardo, and I was like, Jesus, that should be a yellow card. And then Anthony Walker didn't pull his cards out. But then when he seen Trossard kicking the ball away, then he was like, that's fucking it, and then just gave me out. Like.
So they have nothing to complain about. He shouldn't have. He could. If Trossard didn't lash that ball away, he'd still be.
Yeah, and the Arsenal fans playing the victim. Like, I mean, like, if they had any sense that they'd be like, understand it, they Trossard need more discipline. It's self-inflicted, like.
And then on to the second half. I have to be honest. I thought it was very comfortable for Arsenal that second half, and City were lacked ruthlessness.
They lacked the De Bruyne, they lacked the magic touch.
So tippy-tappy.
No, but they played the game they designed to play, but they just lacked the killer touch, which was, you know, I think they should have taken, you know, when Foden came on and Grealish came on.
Grealish made a massive difference.
Penetrated the kind of the 18-yard box and really brought the ball into it, like, and that's where it came back. He knocked the ball out to Kovacic, and Kovacic took a shot, and then Stones got the rebound, like. But we just lacked that penetration.
For most of the second half, they were reduced to Ruben Diaz taking pot shots from the distance.
I've seen a snippet of Pep saying, like, he learned from it. Like, he's, you know, his dream is like, because like teams are gonna park the bus now and say they're dominant, like, you know, Real Madrid, the Inter Milan, like they're gonna park the bus. Like,
I knew John Stones was gonna get back, especially when Ray appeared. Ray made actually a couple of good saves in the second half, but
yeah, it was good.
In the end, probably a draw was a fair result.
Yeah, like, definitely, like, Arsenal, to be fair to Arsenal, they defended very well.
They did defend like Trojans.
Yeah, they did. They were consistent. They were solid. They were very disciplined with the defensive skills. Like,
yeah.
City just lacked the De Bruyne with the killer touch, you know. So
yeah, they lacked that creativity. It was all a bit too safe.
They lacked the final ball.
Yeah.
Like, if you know, like, I would just be thinking, like, you know, get Foden on the ball. Like,
I was actually disappointed when Foden came on. I didn't think he played well.
No, but this is what Pep knew what the team needed. He got Grealish on. Grealish run into the box and penetrate. Like, so Pep designed it. Pep, you know, got them off the line, which is great. Like, but it's great having the squad. That's the thing. When you have the squad, you can do magic things. Like,
who's next for City again?
Watford or something, is it?
It's Watford aren't in the. I mean,
no.
someone should.
Cup or something, isn't it?
None in the Premier League.
On the Premier League, I don't know.
We'll have a look. Chelsea are home.
They're playing Tuesday. I think they're playing Tuesday.
Actually, United have Spurs. That'll be good.
Yeah, they're playing on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're all playing the Carabao Cup.
Yeah. What? Oh, so the kid, you sent the kids screaming, like, that we're just at my house and there's
having a party.
On the party, the kids are playing outside. Not my kids, but they're just randomers. Anyway, what we moving on to next? We did my top 10 now.
Yeah, let's do the top 10. I want to hear this.
I think they're very
Well, let's judge them.
You just want the cheese, like
I don't want cheese. No,
because you were judging them.
If you want, we can reveal your top 10. Maybe putting the song on YouTube. That'd be cool. But
I don't know.
Here, no?
No, but I don't know if we done copyright issues, will we?
Yeah, it's copyright issues. Yeah.
I mean, you can't win these days.
No, we're not making money from the podcast.
No,
so maybe we could do it. Like, so what would you do? So how would you
Go on. What's your first song?
Okay, the first song is Billy Joel, Piano Man.
Billy Joel, Piano Man.
Do you know what? This song, it only hit me about, say, 4 or 5 years ago when I listened to the lyrics for the first time.
It goes on for a long time.
It's a very long song, yeah.
But
it's very good.
The deepness and just the human behaviour,
the
analysis of the song,
yeah.
and the lyric and the walkthrough and the analysis of the bar and just the characters, like, it's a story. It's literally a story. Like.
Yeah, I saw a video where a couple of celebrities they did a night for I think it was for Billy Joel, and we got a few people to sing along for it. Yeah,
it's excellent. But like,
yeah, the video.
But like
even the video, yeah.
It's the depth of his character, like just writing the song and that kind of. He lived it though.
Yeah,
he lived that song.
The intro is very good.
Yeah.
But I mean, he
the sound is very good.
he has other good songs. I mean,
we're on my top 10. We won't go off on a tangent, right?
Yeah.
So my next one is two
No,
songs.
hang on. Hang on, we're still on the song.
No, we can't labour it. Like, Billy Joel's awesome. He's like loads of brilliant
But
songs.
I mean, he's got.
No, we're not going into what songs you would pick. Not
Go
sure.
for Billy Joel.
No, it's
I mean,
not. No,
I mean, you got
what?
Piano Man. I mean, Uptown Girl is a good song.
But it's my songs. Like, my songs.
What else is? Moving Out. That's a good song.
I'm not saying he doesn't have other good. He has
Human's good song as
He
well.
has other excellent songs. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying this is my top 10. Right?
We didn't start the fire.
Right. We're going on to my.
Go on, number 2.
Two songs for the weekend. One is Blinding Lights, which came out during COVID, and my son Theo absolutely loved it. He literally listened to it.
What's that? How's that go?
It's like, it's in the movies.
Will they get it on YouTube?
No, you can't get.
No,
because they're not making money.
Yeah, but
No, but it's copyright.
no, but it's a kind of like. It's
I think I probably would know
But
the
like the
video.
intro,
I would know the song.
Do you know what kind of stimulated my mind when I listened? It was like a game. You know, an 80s game mode or a 90s game mode, like from a kind of Mega Atari.
I can't take it. I probably know it to see the video.
Yeah,
the video.
it's a great intro.
What was the other song of the weekend?
I Feel It Coming.
Yeah, no, I know that song.
That's
that
funk.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I feel it coming.
That's me sex song.
But he kind of looks like when you see the video, it looks like he's doing a robot kind of thing.
But they're not that punker in it, like.
Yeah, of course, that's what
Me
it
putting
is.
the music on for that wouldn't make a difference. Are the weekend really going to go and track us down?
Echo, put on Blinding Lights for the weekend.
To play Blinding Lights on this Echo show, you'd need to upgrade your Amazon Music Unlimited
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Echo.
Upgrade.
Okay, no.
You can play over 100 million songs on all of your devices.
Good night, Echo.
It's not your...
Echo, good
Echo,
night.
stop. Right, so that's.
Sorry about that.
Right, that's down. Right, so Feel It Coming. That's my sex
Yeah.
song. That's my
Okay.
That's my seduction.
Okay.
That's my seduction song.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Then we have Smith's Charming Man.
Oh, what a song. I agree with that.
This is my breakup song.
What's that one? That goes very fast. Intro.
If you don't know what the songs are, just look them up, folks. Enough said.
I will go out tonight.
That's in the movie History Boys.
But I've never had it.
Okay, go on. Okay, go on.
And then this is by Morrissey. This is like,
Great song as well.
Morrissey's actually wrote it. Is when he was a solo artist. Like spent the day in bed. This is my career break song. So this is a song I was listening to like when I was taking time off work. My spent the day in bed, folks. If you want to listen to a song where you're having a duvet day, this is a song you listen to.
I don't know that song, sorry.
You should look it up. Hotel California by the Eagles.
That's good.
It's Austin's karaoke song.
My karaoke song.
No, I like New York Minute. I think that's a better song.
Yeah, but this is Austin's song.
Yeah, but we're debating. It's a debate. I mean, we can
It's not debate. It's my top 10
No,
songs.
but you did the same to me. You did the same to me.
We just said you're too romantic, like.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying my
Okay,
favorite song.
well,
Come
okay,
on.
alright.
Come on.
Okay, right. Well,
Give the people what they want.
get the people right. Right. Okay. The Hotel California is my
New
favorite.
York Minute.
New York Minute. Is it the Eagles sing that?
Well, yeah, Don Henley, I think, but yeah, did it both.
Yeah.
I always like Desperado.
Desperado.
It's very haunting.
Oh, what's the? There was like the Eagles song. Do you know what Eagles? They're actually playing the Sphere in Vegas there. Seen one of the chicks I follow on Instagram playing in the Sphere in Vegas. And I was like, I so want to be there. Like,
Yeah.
That was very cool. Like, that was very cool.
Right, go on, next one.
Coldplay, we pray.
I don't know the song.
It's actually excellent. When I first heard it, I said,
What's the song you put on the it's not bad actually, the one you put on in the car.
yeah, in the car, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
But
bad.
the lyrics are top notch. It has a feminine and a masculine voice, and it has the masculine has a shadow and a kind of self side, and it kind of the lyrics are excellent, and it's a real kind of mantra song, like because you can listen to it on a regular basis, and it's such a kind of such a clever song, spiritual song, like in a kind of not cheesy kind of prayer, like Hail Mary, like, but it's like
Soulful.
so. Yes, no, I wouldn't say soulful because soulful's a kind of different. But it's a very it's a modern day take on a kind of praise song. I think like it's kind of has an elevated, like it's a bit of psychology in it, and it has a bit of spiritual kind of repetition and mantraism about it. So I think it's the best new song I've heard in a long time.
I like the Science.
That's great.
Scientist.
The
Science
Science.
I actually really like Clocks. When I first heard Clocks, I thought it was great.
And My Universe as well. I like that one.
Yeah. No,
Or,
Coldplay,
sorry, one, two.
Coldplay have excellent song. Yeah.
And
Fix You.
yeah, that's the one I was coming to next.
I was actually, I was listening to the old albums and they got back in
The old albums are better, actually, in my opinion.
So yeah, they hit better. They hit a bit deeper. Like I don't know, but like this
Especially
one.
first three.
Yeah, no, but so Coldplay always had one or two songs off their albums where they're just excellent. They're just a new, like Viva La Vida in their album.
Yeah.
That was an excellent song. Like I remember going to the O2 and watched their yeah, like that's it. But like I was listening to Chris Martin. He was on Instagram and like he's trying to explain where the songs come from in terms of like where he gets the inspiration from them. And it's like kind of like they just come into my head and I just like express them like in a sense. That's like where Viva La Vida and all that kind of like that's not your common normal day to day life. It's very deep spiritual kind of.
What's the next one?
Well, we'll have to Katy Perry Firework. Baby, you're
I told you earlier on, Teenage Dream is probably the one that was like it's.
No, but you know, I was listening to a podcast and Katy Perry was on the podcast.
I love Hot and Cold.
Hot
Yeah,
and
Hot and Cold, yeah,
no,
exactly.
but there is
Roar as well.
No, but you
There's
know,
so much.
no Firework. Do you know what kind of resonated with me? Because when she was talking about when she wrote the song Firework, it wasn't that she was like feeling that. It was like she wanted something to elevate her over a situation, and you know, and you want to be a firework. You want to get from a depression to the kind of a joy and stuff like that. So it was more of a journey and stuff like that. Like so, it was a kind of an evolution. So I like that idea. Like because baby, you're a firework, and you're kind of like you expand, you grow and stuff like that. So I just kind of like that.
That's
you know?
Friday Night. Have you seen the video for last?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I love that. That's
The 1980s,
yeah, like that song. That's when I came back from Vegas. I was listening to that all the time. Like I was like,
No, but the song you would listen for Katy Perry is "Wake You in Vegas." That's the ultimate Vegas song for Katy
Nick
Perry.
and Austin went to see Katy Perry in Vegas. That's why I mentioned
We mentioned this before.
I went to see Eddie Vedder the same night.
You mentioned me on.
I don't think we did.
We did.
Not live.
No, we did.
No.
We did.
No, but look. Anyway.
Next one.
No, but still on Katy Perry. I mean, come on.
Come on.
No, we didn't. This is so. He could have picked other songs. Like there's other good songs. Like Ian Knightley's case said, "Hot and Cold" is good. I like
Roar.
I'm not mad at
Yeah,
all.
I like do you know what? I just like her lyrics. She has a
Wide
plan.
Awake is one of her kind of slower.
Yeah, but she just the lyrics are deep.
Yeah.
They're involved. They're just good.
Stuck in the rhythm. Move to the rhythm, I think, or stuck in the
Do
rhythm.
you know what? She's so intimate.
Perfect. Sorry.
She's so intimate when she talks about her music. When
Yeah.
she says, like see that's in her life, and she's so intimate and so vulnerable
Yeah.
with her music, and it's so very voyeuristic, like in a sense, like it's deadly. Like one of my favorite songs is Roulette, like is and then one of their album, the Witness album, like where it's like I love the lyrics, I love the kind of
She actually I think she got a kind of a lifetime achievement award at the VMAs or something.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
represent Orlando Bloom, who was her husband now too.
Yeah, but she has done a concert down in Brazil and stuff like that. She has a new album out, and like the new album's like lots of stuff about her.
How old is Katy Perry now, actually?
She'll be 40. She'll be 40.
No, she's a year younger than
She'll
you.
be 40 on the 25th of October this year. Like.
Yeah.
Day before my birthday.
No, 2 days.
No, 26th. You said 25th, did you?
24th.
25th.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Nick's on edge, I don't know why, you know.
Next up, we won't go into it.
No,
No, we're not going into that. Just
we
stop.
won't go into it.
Stop.
Come on, what's your next song?
And the next song is Eminem, Lose Yourself.
Oh, that's actually that's
Yes.
a boxing song coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's like it's a good moment. It's like it's a kind of do you know one of the kind of it's like the moment you drop the mic and you kind of get it's a real G up song.
But-
Like, you get inspiration you want to get.
But that's based. The song is kind of. It's a soundtrack. It's the main song on the movie that he was in. I mean, it's
Yeah.
obviously based on his. The song is based on his life, I think. Yeah.
Like,
And
I loved Stan with Dido.
no, but
That's
we're
I know, I'm just
no,
saying.
but
But you were talking, when he mentioned,
Yeah, I know. Okay.
how was it when I get my songs? All these things revert back to yourselves. Like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Nick
Sorry.
came out to me
No,
for
no,
disagreeing,
but
and then he was there saying, "Oh, there's more songs."
No, but that's it. We say.
Stop talking about yourself. My
No,
moment.
no.
My moment.
No,
I'm having
no,
moments for myself.
this can I stop?
No.
5 seconds.
Right, go.
Like he won when that song came out. Lose Yourself came out. That was nominated for Oscar. He actually won the Oscar. He beat U2 for an Oscar for the best song. He didn't even turn up for it. I mean, crazy. And yeah, we still gave it to him. But then he actually turned up for he did the song in the 2020 Oscars, and actually everyone loved it. I mean, everyone in the audience was bopping to it, like, you know.
Yeah. So it's on my
But
top 10 list.
he's such a good. He's such a good performer.
He's excellent. He's like one of the best performers.
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
His album-
Is he still performing?
Yeah, she has a new album out. It was
Oh,
last
does he?
album out. But it was like it's you know, Houdini, and he went, it's, you know, kind of his last album where it's like wants to kill Stan and stuff like that, like, you know, and all this kind of, he's like reinventing himself, or either he's reinventing himself or doing something funky, but it's like,
I mean,
he's always evolving, like.
Katy Perry, if you've seen her shows, they're this.
Oh yeah, she's like, like,
But I think they're more of a show. The
yeah, but she's a
showmanship.
performer, like, you know, performers, the artists,
Yeah.
the creative people,
Yeah.
like. They kind of project their kind of creativity, like,
Yeah.
to their artists, to their,
Yeah.
they're just like for, you know, instead of it being a movie, the song is their kind of story, it's their narrative, like, so. But that's what I like artists. That's what I like music. I hardly watch any TV shows anymore now. All I listen to is music on a regular basis, like.
You should watch some TV.
I don't engage with any of it. I don't find any of it good. Like I watch football. But there's very few shows that I'm engaged with now at the moment. Do you know what? I was on Netflix the other day, and I see this 90s nostalgia.
Yeah, I know.
And I was flicking through that, like,
and you were only saying, I remember a month ago.
But I was flicking through it was like none of the shows that I ever watched, like, yeah.
I was going to talk about another song, but probably but
Right,
Would you Disney and Prime maybe check them out?
Yeah, but like,
okay,
with the flick around, you know what? I had a flick on the movies, and I read the synopsis, and I'm like, yeah, you know, nothing. Like, there's very few things that engage me nowadays. Like, the music is just better. I think I can. Like, I'm enjoying new music and stuff like that. I'm enjoying a bit more new music and trying to find, you know, say for example, one of the songs I took off the list now was 50 Cent. Like, I went back in that kind of
Candy shop.
Like, the lyrics in that's fucking excellent. Like, and it's so non-PC, like, and I just love it.
I'm interested about your top 10 because it's not your typical top 10. There's no like real rock. There's no Beatles. There's no
Kieran songs.
There's no Kieran songs.
But this is what
But I did say to you earlier. Where's the Elvis? Where's the Beatles?
Elvis, like, I don't listen to Beatles. Like, I've gone off the Beatles. I don't like the Beatles anymore.
But they're such good songs.
No, there was a time when I was younger, when I was in my teens.
You don't like the Beatles anymore?
No, I don't. I've gone off them. They don't engage me anymore.
Some of their songs are a little bit dated.
Okay, but we're going to have to move.
Sorry. We're talking about top songs.
Yeah, no, but we want to finish this and then we'll go to the Beatles, whatever. Yeah.
Right. We'll say my last song is "Fame" by Irina Cara.
It's a very.
Is that the top 10? Jeez,
that's my top 10 done, yeah.
That went very quickly.
No, because the reason I picked that song was because that was.
No, it's fine.
That was a song that was top number 1 when I was born.
It's a real get up and go song, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can
live forever.
Baby, I hold you tight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So anyway, that's my top 10.
Do you know, Kristen Bell sang down at the Emmys.
It's very subjective.
Back 20 years.
What's this?
Kristen Bell from Veronica Mars. She was on Veronica Mars at the time, but she sang it at the Emmys.
Yeah.
Because I think they were doing TV show. They were doing soundtracks from TV shows.
Did anyone actually watch the Fame TV show?
Well, obviously.
I watched. No, did you know? I'm talking you and Austin back in the day.
It was only baby.
I watched it when I was 4.
Yeah.
Or no, for 5 or
I
6.
can remember that.
Well, it was.
They call him the Rain Man.
It was repeated, so obviously I watched it.
So I can't believe you don't have any Elvis Presley or
Why would I
Beatles.
have Elvis, like?
What?
Why would I have
Elvis has
That's
such big
60s,
songs.
like. That's 60s, like.
Yeah.
This is the top 10 decade, like.
He was going for the it was only more modern, you know.
But the same reason. No, okay. I've listened to Elvis. And there's some great songs. His lyrics is amazing.
Yeah.
It's great songs, like. But I don't. It doesn't engage me now. Not. I wouldn't sit down and listen to Elvis. Like, or just turn it off.
Beatles.
Same as Beatles. No. Do you know what? George Harrison. I listen to Harrison, or the kind of Traveling Wilburys. Like, I listen to a bit of them. Like sometimes.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
I think Harrison got a bit of a raw deal for the Beatles, don't I?
Yeah. I've gone off for John Lennon. Like, I don't.
And Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney never listened to Wings.
I was never a big McCartney fan.
No, never.
Who's
no,
it?
no.
Who's the other one? Paul,
John Ringo.
Ringo, he never really had his own. He
He used
can't
to-
really
he used to
identify
drum.
himself.
He used to drum.
No, he did a couple of songs and did Thomas Tankett.
Yeah, he did
No,
some
but I mean,
things.
of course
Most
he
important to
was
be
it.
useful. Most important to be
But I
useful.
mean, he would wouldn't have a song that stands out for me. Like
Actually,
well, he didn't do
actually,
vocals, like.
Ringo Starr wrote Octopus Garden.
Oh,
Him and
yeah.
George Elton.
but I mean, like George Harrison had "You Got My Mind Set on You," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back in 1988, and then Paul McCartney obviously had.
My Guitar Gently Weeps is one of the best songs ever. It's just the intro.
And John Lennon has Imagine.
And do you know what's a
And
good
John
song?
Lennon has Starting Over.
Okay, I'm talking.
Do you know what song was like brought me to tears, and I couldn't figure. I was in the rain. I was driving in the car, and it brought me to tears, and I couldn't figure out why. It was like Layla, the intro at the end of it, like
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
Eric
yes.
Clapton.
Eric
Fantastic
Clapton.
live.
I was listening to that song. I was like, it just genuinely brought me to tears, like, and I was like researching. And I was like, yeah. And it's Goodfellas, like, and it's like the end of Goodfellas when they're like, you know, tying up all the loose ends and the gold and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, and all this kind of, then, you know, a man walks in, Joe Pesci, you know, it's right excellent. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, the movie just got me, like, it's like, because it wasn't a negative thing.
Yeah.
I was crying. I was more like just. I feel good, like. It's just lovely.
Where was it? And I was going to say, where's Eric Clapton? But you said it's only last 10 years. Eric Clapton, I mean, he's great.
Oh, it's excellent.
Clapton's great live. Although I saw Malloy Castle years ago and the amp went halfway through Layla.
Do you know what? I don't get all this you know, concert stuff. Like, do you know? I love to sit and hear me out.
I actually really enjoy going to gigs.
I don't.
I'm a gig man.
I can sit here on Spotify and I can listen to songs.
You've never been to a gig apart from Katy Perry?
No,
No,
it was
we've got
Coldplay
before.
years ago. No, but what I'm saying is like none of the gigs now kind of like would like. Do you know, if I went to the Oasis, I went to any gig, I'd have to sit down and the only thing that would contain me is if I could go get a beer every so often, like, and be like back and forth.
So
Like,
you can get beer at every gig.
yeah, but you have to go to a big queue and you can't find the place.
Wait,
with the
what?
band, like-
Sometimes I go up and get two.
Yeah, but then what I'm saying, you have to be sitting.
And on
Like,
the jacks
you have
as
to be
well.
sitting on a premium box, like where you like don't have to move, like, you know.
There
Like,
was the bit, like, from the 80s. The 80s have great music.
yeah, but I'm not in the 80s. I'm evolved. I'm evolving.
80s. Like,
80s, well, like,
aha!
that's cheese.
Duran
Like,
Duran.
so what?
One of the greatest bands. Well, I always
Of
say,
course, Duran Duran are
I always say,
great
but
bands.
they're good bands.
So
okay?
if you had a top 10 or top 5, what would be your top
I don't-
5 like?
You have to think about it.
I would have to, yes, I would have to come back and think to it.
We'll do it next. We'll do it one of the weeks.
No, I would do it somewhere next time.
Next 10 years.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll say I don't get the song.
No, in fairness, you have a good list, but as you say,
It's
it was a very
it's a
safe.
compliment, Nick.
It was-
Say that again, can you?
It was a very
It's,
safe list.
It's a very I'll say this. It was a very safe list, but
I
because
just said that.
it was under the same kind of genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's me. That's my list.
Yes, but there was no like.
It's not what.
You know, actually, a song that does have a mixture of everything is Bohemian Rhapsody.
That song.
But it has a bit of classic in it,
That's
classic
when I was
rock
younger.
in
When I
it.
was younger, that song got me, but now
Yeah.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
But I mean, it has everything in it. It has a bit of pop, it has a bit of rock, it has a bit of classic, you know, in it. You know.
Why do I need
Actually,
that?
speaking of Queen, did anyone see that on Instagram? Your man apparently sounds so much like Freddie Mercury, and I listened to him, and it's actually unbelievable.
Yeah.
He was the one that did the
Vocals
Vocals in
Bohemian. I didn't know that.
Bohemian Rhapsody. No, in the film, not the.
No.
For Ryan Malik, yeah, when he was like. doing
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So I think enough
yeah, no,
top 10
Queen.
talk.
What?
Yeah, top 10.
No. We've loads of time. Well,
No, we don't.
We do.
We've gone on 40 minutes. Like this.
Right, go on.
40
No.
minutes.
Hang on. For 5.
No, we're
No.
moving on. I'm calling the shots
The
now.
boss is
No,
spoken.
I'm calling the shots. I'm always calling the shots.
Next to the Swans to discuss Friends
No,
anniversary.
Yes, exactly. You do friends on the race. We're on 40 minutes, Nick. Come on.
Come on,
Friends.
Nick.
The
No.
top 10 or 20 years of friends. Like,
And I'm going to discuss my
No,
favourite
no,
shot Seinfeld as well.
But wait, Friends, I know it's 30 years. But Friends is 30 years. Friends maybe Seinfeld 25 years.
right, well, this is the back and forth now. So we're going to go on a little while now, folks. So who's going first? Who wants to go
Nick will
Seinfeld
go
for
first.
Friends?
Am I advocating for Friends, am I?
Yeah.
Well, yes, because it's in the Doherty, it's in the calendar, and you're like, Friends, 30th anniversary.
I know.
And you must have sent us about 50 videos of like this
I have to
Friends.
be honest, I don't get the appeal.
Why?
And a lot of the stages as
Because
well.
some of the jokes are hilarious.
Well, Chandler was always very good. Like,
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of stuff in the narrative, like
but
that, you know.
he wrote his own jokes. And,
Yeah.
like, you know, he was kind of contribute to some of the lines.
Like even Joey, like I still say this line, "How you doing?"
Yeah.
That's still
No, but there are.
That's still a go-to
No, but
line. Like,
there is an episode where it's one of the first episodes where it's the end of the first season nearly, and Phoebe has gone to work for Chandler, and if Chandler feels a bit left out because they do his lines and work, can this be any more? He emphasizes the bees, and he goes, and then the lad Ross and the rest of them goes, my scone, and then they emphasize, well, my scone. You know what I mean? Because Chandler kind of emphasized everything, and then Chandler was, no, I don't. That is so not true. That is so not true. And then
But how would you break it down? How would you break the dynamic down? Because I remember when I heard about Friends one time. At the start, there was the producer Joel Schumacher, or something like.
No, Martha Kaufman, and I'm not sure. David Crane. David Crane.
But it's like he brought the 6 characters to Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And he said he sat them down and he said, guys, this is the last time
Yeah,
you're going
exactly.
to and nobody be noticing.
Yeah.
So
This is
I thought that was very.
Yeah.
I thought that was very nice and kind of a good, very kind of philosophical. So like, say, how would you break that? Because like, I was always a Ross and Rachel kind of guy.
Yeah, no, in fairness, that was the dynamic, but then people were kind of saying that the whole relationship was a bit toxic.
No, do you know what my favourite part and Ross and Rachel was? They were out in a holiday home. I think Bruce Willis was there or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, that was one.
And then Ross was going out with some chick to shave their head.
No, that was different. That was different storyline.
Whatever it was
Ben Stiller's wife, isn't it?
What?
Ben Stiller's wife.
That was Ben Stiller's, but
I think Ross wrote a letter to. No, Rachel wrote.
Rachel
wrote.
No, I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
Rachel wrote. No, basically it was the end of season 3, and Phoebe had hooked Rachel or Ross up with a friend of hers.
Yeah.
So they would but then and she asked Rachel was okay because Rachel thought the girl was blonde hair, and she was giving that girl's got hair all over her. He's gonna fall in love with her. He's gonna get married to her.
Yeah.
And then
she's
she's so jealous.
Chick, wasn't she? I don't know what the actress name.
It's Christina Taylor.
Yeah, she was lovely.
Yeah,
Like,
she was
Ben Stiller's wife.
Yeah, Ben Stiller's wife.
But it was funny because Rachel was like, oh, I don't know about my hair, like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and then Rachel sees it in, and Rachel's like, shave it off, love.
And then Ross goes to Rachel and goes, you came for the razors. But that was the episode, and then there was an episode where the jellyfish, where Mark got stung. And then
Sean had to piss on Monica or something.
Pee on her to get to see, because that's how Joey found out, and they were all like, ooh. But I think there were some lines where that storyline you were talking about.
Yeah, because Ross and Rachel had broke up. Remember, Ross kind of
broke up
they're on a break. They're on a break. Like
no, but here's the funny thing is there was Bonnie is the girl that has the bald head.
Bonnie, yeah.
But the person that Ross cheated on with Rachel was the same movie, The Wedding Singer. And then it's bad.
Crossovers, like.
Yeah.
When do you think that Friends reached its peak? As in best season, but then it wasn't as good.
Season 5 I thought it was good. Season 5, season 6.
How many seasons were there altogether?
Season 10 seasons. Yes. Like they have, where they had actually Robin Williams in and Billy Crystal in as a cameo. Just to promote the movie. They were in the movie's Father's Day. They just to promote that. I think they brought them in just to promote that movie. So they were in it. They had George Clooney and Snow Wiley in it the first season.
Tom Selleck was in it as well, wasn't he?
I'll go back to it. But they brought George Clooney and Snow Wiley in because ER, which was that celebrates 30 years. They were on the same channel, and so they brought, and that was the end of the first season. Tom Selleck was in it as well. I mean, they've had really great guest stars, but obviously Bruce Willis one was probably the top one.
Yeah, Ross was seen as
was done, and there is the funniest scene where in season 6 where they're at the camp place and sorry, Bruce Willis's holiday place, and Ross was with Emily, and Paul, who's played Bruce Willis plays the dad. He brought Rachel up on the same, and Ross had to hide underneath the bed, and then
Ross is such a weed, wasn't he?
and then he's Bruce Willis is doing his whole macho thing, and he's singing "I'm just a love machine," and then I'm just already I am a neat guy, and then Paul finds Emily and Ross together, and he's going really mad, and then Ross goes, "I too am a neat guy," and he says, and then what's going on? And then he goes, "Let me show you the guest room," and he changed his mind, but he was a good star. But
Ben Stiller was in it.
From one episode, he played a guy who screamed at this couple, and Ross he actually they thought Ross was just making up, sorry, because he was Rachel's date, and but then he started screaming at the chicken duck, and then Janet was step away from the duck. But
is it true? I read that Matt LeBlanc used to dye his hair from the start.
Don't know.
It was actually grey, and he used to dye it.
Don't know about that one.
Yeah, look, I remember reading that.
But the reason I think I might have said before, the reason why Bruce Willis was on because he lost the bet with Matthew Perry. Because he didn't think it was a whole 9 yards. No, whole 9 yards. And he didn't think the movie would be number one, and it was number one for 3 weeks.
But it's a very kind of what was it? It was a 90s show. Was it?
Yeah, it was 90s.
2000s. Like
yeah,
it was a different kind of era.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas everyone was so innocent, they weren't,
Yeah, no, it wasn't even sort of everyone was innocent, but there was no PC.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
right grade.
No filter.
No filter. Yeah, it was very well written and kind of was very kind of easy going and whatever.
Yeah.
Like we came into the narrative, like a lot of the banter, a lot of the dialogue that was in the show.
I actually only started watching
Air Generation.
Yeah,
like.
I only started watching when it actually season 4. So luckily it was on. It started on Sky One, I think, around then. So
Sky
I
One.
was able to watch the repeats. So they showed. So I was able to watch it from the beginning. So,
Yeah.
but no, it was just the characters and the story.
Would it be your favourite sitcom? Or
Yeah.
is it better?
Yeah. No, it would be.
Because I know you're a big fan of How I Met.
How much of no? This is.
Would it be better than like Breaking Bad and stuff like that? And
No, Breaking Bad is totally.
Great sitcoms.
I mean, it's just.
Would it be better than Frasier?
Oh, well, I would
I
think
love
it's
Original
but-
Frasier.
Yeah.
Or would the Elephant in the Room would be better than Seinfeld?
Well, I don't know. See, I never really watched that.
No,
No, hang on.
We'll be getting that soon, Austin. We'll be getting that soon.
Um,
You can't. Nick hasn't really watched it. I've watched every episode, and I'll tell you how I got into it and everything.
But I mean, like, they even go, oh no, I think one of the episodes has the funniest one when Brad Pitt starred in it. As well, they got Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And when
He was slagging Rachel.
Here's the thing. He was Ross's best friend in high
And he
school.
was fat, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he was mad. And it was kind of funny because when he sees Rachel, and then he's kind of, I hate her. This is like just before they broke up, but so they were actually going out. They were like totally
they were
married at the time.
friends,
But it was just there's a dynamic, and then he starts at the dinner table. He starts. Oh, we had a club. We had a. And then he goes like, me and Ross, and then Ross says, no need to point to Ross. He knows. And then he goes, and then I think Monica goes, you have so much to look forward. You two are having a baby. You two went, and then Will goes, you two went out. We had a pact, and then it's not. And then sorry,
Pact. That's interesting. What year was that?
That was the Thanksgiving episode of season 8. So about episode 8. So about 2002. No, 2001. And then he goes, we had a pact
because Seinfeld in '95 George and Jerry had a pact over that George gets engaged. George gets engaged, and he ends up not marrying her. We'll go on to Seinfeld shortly.
No, hang on. And then the whole joke is on.
We have to move on soon, though.
Huh?
You can't finish the joke.
No.
Yeah. No, and then he goes, it's not like it's binding forever. And then Brad goes, well, might have the word eternity in it, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just.
It was a lovely show. Like it was a lovely show.
I love
It was a lovely show.
The one with where they had this bet where they basically it was season 4. Just they thought they were trying to say who knew each other better than ever, and the boys won in the end.
Yeah.
They had a competition, and so they raised stake. Basically, it was only money, and then one of the guys goes, "Well, if we win, you get your apartment." And then Monica thinks she's being very cocky, and she thinks she's going to win. And then the girls end up going to the guy's apartment, and then Rachel's to explain, "I hate this apartment. I hate this apartment. I hate this place that they send some smells like bird all the time. I hate that singing guy."
So the last few seasons of Friends weren't as strong as the first five,
No,
six, is that right?
they're all good.
Where did you get that from?
Actually, I asked him earlier when
No,
Friends reached
they're
50.
all good. They're all good. I would say, I don't know, like.
If you need to say a favourite episode, what was your favourite episode?
Oh, there's so many.
What's your favourite season?
What's the one that sticks in your head the most?
The episode that sticks in my head the most is the one where no one's ready. That was the one where Ross was getting agitated because no one was getting ready for his big museum talk. But the interesting thing was,
Jurassic Park could happen.
and that's in season 4. But that's one of the big.
That's always just a freak Ross.
Yeah. That was it. But it was no one was getting ready. Monica was still obsessed with Richard at the time, and she got a message thinking that he rang or something. But and then the other guys, Joey and Chandler, were arguing about the cushions, and it was Chandler gets he takes the cushions and he goes, yes, I took the essence of the chair. So Chandler goes, sorry, I'm trying to think. Chandler hides all his clothes. So Joey wears all of his clothes.
Yeah. Like 20 pairs of clothes.
Yeah.
On top of each
That
other.
is so the opposite of wearing
What
hiding
happened?
under.
What
I'm
happened?
wearing
In
your
the,
underwear.
Yeah.
what happened in the final episode of Friends? I've no idea.
Seriously.
You know,
No.
No,
Someone got married anyway.
What?
I can guess.
No one got married. But that's spoiling it. For what? Tell them.
I was yes.
don't spoil it.
No, I mean some of the storylines they came up with. The reason the whole episode where Emily mentioned, or he said Rachel instead of Emily,
Oh, you're
because
saying
he was
this
calling Rachel. They were calling Rachel his wife. It was a mistake. It was.
But Emily was the actress.
Yeah, well, she was happy. She was pregnant at the time, so she couldn't. She wouldn't have been.
She was in Cold Feet actually.
Yeah, she was. Helen Baxdale, I think that.
Cold Feet actually.
Yeah.
Right, are we going
Go on,
to
yeah.
Kieran's soundbox now, me?
Yeah. If you want to hear more about it, let us know. If you want to hear more about Friends, but I better give Kieran his
Yeah,
time.
I was
Thanks,
14. Well, thanks Nick, that was very informative.
Yeah, no problem.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I actually got into Seinfeld when I was 14 years old, and my brother said, you have to watch this cool new show. It's
So
Seinfeld."
this was like me. It wasn't. You didn't watch it from the start.
Season, I think it was season 6 I watched.
I always thought it was started like in '92, but it usually
No, it started getting the audience in '92
Yeah.
and getting in the ratings and winning
Yeah.
awards in '92.
Yeah.
But I started when I was 14. I got into it. My brother goes, "Oh, you have to watch the show." And I said, "Jesus, this is very funny." And basically, I got hooked after about 2 episodes, 2 or 3
What channel
episodes.
was it on?
It was on Sky One. It was 9 o'clock on Thursday.
What
Mad
hooked
about you?
What hooked you? Like, what was that first 2 episodes that was like, yeah, this is it for me. Like, this is the show. Like,
Just the comedy. It like Seinfeld. It's like
I just quick. There actually Jason Alexander was on Friends, and he did say the line, "I got nothing," because I know he says that a lot on Seinfeld.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
Just I noticed there was great chemistry with these characters, and the dialogue was really, really good. Very sharp writing, and then like obviously I didn't know who like created or wrote. I was 14 years old. I was just like watching.
what character did you identify with the most?
George Costanza.
What? No, Kramer I would have thought.
No, Kramer's is the wacky character who comes in like has all these mad ideas.
You're wacky,
mad
yeah.
storylines.
George Costanza.
George Costanza is like
Yeah, but
just
he's the
worries about everything.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And that's me at times.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know. That's
George
me. I would
is
say
so,
that's
so neurotic, George, and he's like, oh my god, like George and Jerry in the show just have such great repertoire, and like I did show you clips a few years ago, Seinfeld. You laughed when George kept on was mistaken for the girlfriend of the mother. Kept on thinking George was a bum because every time she saw George, he was like you call this coffee, and he throws the coffee over the window, and it looks like he's with a squidgy. Remember
that wasn't one clip. I know you should show me a clip with his girlfriend. It's just his girlfriend or something like that.
There was 9 seasons, but it's funny because George and Jerry basically at the start of I'm going to go season 7 and decide what do we do with our lives? We're not men. No, we're not men. So then I'm going to do something, and they shake hands. Jerry gives his date another go, and George goes one step further and gets engaged to a girl he met. He went out. He dated in season 4. He's fucking crazy. He regrets, I swear to God, after 5 minutes when he realises Jerry didn't go with the pact. This is 1985 in America. So what happens in the end is he hates Susan. He hates her. He tries to get out. Near the end of the season 7, he tries to get out smoking. He tries to smoking. What else he does? He tries to do a couple of other things. And in the end, actually, she dies because he skimps out on the wedding invitations, and it's toxic glue kills Susan character off, which is funny enough the cast didn't get on with the actress.
I always loved the.
So that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, that's dark. That was Larry David's last episode.
It's a bit dark.
That's very dark. There's an episode where they basically There's an episode where they basically do a contest to who goes without masturbating the longest. It's actually genius.
So yeah, this is so you can see it's a dark kind of clever kind of humor, like it's like dark humor, like
it's like Elaine's on a date. Elaine's a character. Elaine's on a date with a guy, and it turns you don't see it obviously. They can't show it because he took it out.
Yeah, okay.
He took it out.
Yeah, okay.
And then Kramer turns
whacking on the table and be like,
no. Kramer goes, well, he might need air. You can't breathe down there. The storylines are incredible. It was actually season 3 where each character finally got an individual storyline, whereas before it was a bit topsy-turvy. Like the first 2 seasons, especially the first season, you could see they were still getting to know the writing and the jokes and all that, and characters weren't developed. Once season 3 came along, that's when the ratings jumped, but it was 4.
Would you say like the first 3 seasons were like laying the foundation where people were identified with the characters?
First three seasons definitely.
Well, like people were identifying with the characters and they were kind of identifying with the dialogue, and then it's like, when the storylines came, then there was like more of a journey, more engagement, and like
like in season 4 they went bold and started coming up with like a team for the whole season, and this is great. George and Jerry come up with a show, want to do a sitcom, the characters. And basically, it's done like Larry and Jerry did when they went to the NBC to try and propose Seinfeld.
Oh,
and I think
that's the romantic irony or something.
Yeah, that's great. And then obviously George get engaged with season 7. I'll admit 8 and 9 are a little bit. They're still funny, but you can know the writing's changed. There's no Larry David on board. There's a great episode.
It was Larry David.
Larry David was the creator and writer of Seinfeld. And
Jerry Seinfeld not do it as well. Like.
He did.
Also.
He did. He wrote a lot of episodes. There's an episode where George basically they all go to the Hamptons, and George basically goes into the sea, and Jerry basically Jerry's girlfriend goes into the wrong room. And George is naked, and obviously it shrunk. And she then claimed, I was in the pool! And he starts screaming, I was in the pool! You can watch these clips all day. That was a genius of Seinfeld. There was longevity. But it wasn't just the 4. They had great secondary characters. They had Newman, who was in Jurassic Park. He played the computer program. Remember him? The guy who wanted Yeah, he's great. They had Ben Stiller's dad, Frank.
Actually,
Jerry
that was a
Stiller's
question on
just like George.
on a quiz.
And when you see Frank and Estelle, you actually feel a lot of sympathy for George because he grew up with them, and they're nut jobs.
Yeah.
And they just had
one of the funniest things I've seen was his answering machine.
Believe it or not, George season 8.
Yeah.
That was actually really, really good. And George goes, "Well, I should have caught you at the office." It's great. Like I got my nephew into Seinfeld a couple of years ago. Actually, Roland got him into it. My brother. And he loves it as well, and I've a good few friends that love it as well. And it went on for 9 seasons, and in the final episode,
Don't tell what the final episode.
No,
I won't say the final episode.
No,
but Larry David had a great mantra throughout the series, and it was no hugging, no learning. The only time they actually
What's that mean, like?
basically there was no one getting married. There was no like
None of the
broken
main
up,
characters.
broken up. 2 times they went nearly decided to change it. Jerry and Elaine got back together, and basically they wanted to do a relationship, but they had rules. And I mean, Jerry, it's a great clip on YouTube. Jerry discussing the rules with George, and George is all excited and all that. And then there's a line where George goes, "I'm only giving you the first." Jerry goes, "I'm only giving you the first one." Now you listen to me. I don't have a job. I've got no place to go. You're not in the mood to give me the first one. You get in the mood. And George was actually became very successful. He got a job at the New York Yankees by doing the complete opposite of what he ever did. Actually, season 5 finale was called The Opposite.
Can I just chime in there for a second? Did he begin every episode with him doing stand up?
Last few seasons cut.
Okay,
And then a couple of episodes before that, they were testing out without stand up, or they didn't have time to do stand up. But Larry David left, Jerry didn't have time to do stand up. He came back in the finale to do the stand up, and Larry David came back to write the finale. I won't give the finale away. But it's an episode of season finale of season 5 where George decides that his life hasn't gone anywhere, so he's going to do the opposite of everything he's done, and he ends up getting a girl and ends up getting a job in the New York Yankees. And you should see him doing his job interview, just completely. George Steinbrenner, who's who Larry David does the voice of, and George just ridicules him and says he's a disgrace. Hire this man! It's fucking brilliant scene. George tried to poison his boss because his boss ridiculed him in front of the whole staff. He worked in what was George's first job again? It was not retail.
That's kind of dark, though, isn't it?
Seinfeld
That's
was
kind
very
of
bold. Like.
Yeah, I mean,
very bold. Yeah, bold show, like, yeah.
Was.
Like there's an episode where Kramer basically is hitting golf balls into the sea. Kramer loves golf, but it ends up going into the blowhole of a whale.
Oh, jeez.
But at the start of the episode, George meets a girl, and Jerry lies to the girl and says that when George isn't there, George is now has done really well for himself as a marine biologist. So when the ball goes into this is great about the storylines. It goes into the blowhole of the whale. One guy, is anyone here a marine biologist? And the camera pans to George, so then George has to go in.
Yeah.
And he just tells the whole story, and obviously she dumps him when he finds out. And he and it's at that time when I took the ball out, I said, I am not a marine biologist. What'd she say? She told me to go to hell, and I took the bus home. It's just brilliant. There's so many good episodes. I'd say the first 5 seasons, like you were saying with Friends, are probably the best. 6 and 7 quite good.
Nick, just walk around it, like.
First 5 seasons, you can watch it on Netflix. I'd recommend it. Now, don't get dissuaded watching the first few episodes.
We're gone on an hour. Right?
Sorry, it's quite slow. Yeah, and after Seinfeld, Larry David came up with a show called Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is like an even darker Seinfeld. The stuff which Larry David couldn't get away with NBC that he does now on HBO.
Can we go back to your top 10 songs?
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
Okay,
What do you want to know?
So hang on. No, let's go back to this top 10. Let's go back to the top 10 songs.
Okay. That was awesome, Kane. Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you.
That's an interesting show. Like, I like the way it's out there.
Yeah. And what about my street show, Friends? What's on?
Your show was awesome, but I know Friends. I didn't know Seinfeld. No. What do you want to know about my top 10?
What was the last few?
The last was like, what do you want, my last few songs?
Yeah.
Like there was Coldplay, We Pray.
No, not that one.
Katy Perry, Firework.
No.
Eminem, Lose Yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Like he had good songs. I mean, was it My Name Is? That was a good song.
My name is.
And Stan, which was
Dido.
Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah. I love the one where there was, I think it was with Rihanna, like, not Rihanna, was like, I love the way.
Yeah. I know it's so, but it's a fairy tale, isn't there? Something about a fairy tale in it. No.
In what?
With Rihanna and Eminem.
No, like it's a relationship, like it's a kind of love-hate relationship. Like it's like, do you know who was in there? Was one, it's a fellow that was in
Actually, that reminds me. Like Eminem, that's the kind of style that Hamilton is kind of
Like,
like
they're kind of lyric, they're kind of like this kind of
rap,
rap,
but not to. Like Eminem is kind of he kind of.
Well, he's dark as well, I was like, but he's deep though. He's
Yeah.
very clever, like.
Whereas Hamilton is.
It's metaphorical, it's symbolic. Like
yeah.
that's the genius level. Like that's like.
Is it rap?
metaphorical,
Because
symbolic.
it's a different interpretation, or is it always rap? I have no idea.
Which mean it's a story of the American history.
I understand with that.
The-
But is it all? Is it only?
Oh,
done
it's all rap. Yeah, it's all rap.
Yeah.
It's all that kind of rhyming kind of
But
thing.
it's like symbolic and kind of symbolic and kind of metaphorical, like so. It's
Yeah.
like so like when it's loaded, when you throw the rap at you, when you throw the pictures at your symbols at, it's like it's loaded. It's like
They
it's-
make fun. They make fun because it's set during the American Revolution. So King George, there's a character called King George, and they make fun of him in the show.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
But yeah, sorry.
So we call it a day.
Jerry's actually continuing to do stand up
Oh,
all over.
God,
I
funny.
saw him live in the Tree Arena. Jesus, 2013, I think. It's fantastic.
I feel like there's something else.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to Austin quickly about his boxing. Austin started boxing there
Well, just boxing Saturday.
recently, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was really, it's really good. I do for
Very intense, isn't it?
I
I
do for the
got it.
fitness, like I love for the fitness, like you should get back and do like. Just start.
I'm not an early person.
You know what?
An early morning person.
Well, do it on the weekend, Friday, Wednesday night.
Maybe in the future.
It's quarter past 6 on Wednesdays.
Maybe in
Like,
the future. Just...
you're a lazy bastard.
No, I'm in the gym, guys. I love going to the gym and swimming and stuff as well.
You won't change out. You won't change out of your habits though.
I know. But I did boxing years ago though.
Oh, what does that matter? Today, what are you doing today? Like.
Well then, if I don't get out of my habits, Nick has to get back on the bike. We have to do the bike
Yeah,
attack.
like the bike attack.
Sharazzy,
What's
Nick.
today's with the bike
Sharazzy, Nick.
Well, but you guys vote for me to do a
So Nick
bike
wants,
attack.
Nick wants a big stick. So folks, if you have a big stick, comment. And
Big
beat him with a big stick.
No, just can't. Put up a
So
poll.
there has to be reward and punishment. There has to be like you base your reward. So your reward is you get fame and fortune. The punishment is you have to like go through torture of losing weight. Like
And if you mess up, you have to do press ups now.
yeah.
Live.
And me and Kieran will sit on the couch, eating popcorn and throwing popcorn at you, eating chocolate.
Okay, that's punishment enough. You eating popcorn and chocolate. Oh no, hang on. There must be some movie news.
Oh, I went to see a very good film. It's good. Called Speak No Evil with James McAvoy.
Oh God, no.
Based on a couple that meet an American couple on their holidays, get invited to their
James McAvoy plays a great goody baddie, doesn't he? Like butter wouldn't melt and then turn into
so
psycho.
charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Plays
I'm not
a-
going to give anything away.
Plays a good kind of psycho, doesn't he?
He does, and I won't give this the whole story anyway, in case people want to see it. But I really want to watch the original now because apparently the original's better. A lot bleaker as well.
Yeah.
Danish as well. So
You
where
like
you
that?
can't
You
go
like
wrong.
that? You like that psychological horror, though? Yeah, you like that.
There's actually a film I'd like that looks interesting with Demi Moore. Is it Demi Moore? The Substance.
Yeah, the substance.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Am I-
she's making a bit of a comeback now.
Yeah, she looks. I mean, she's amazing looking.
Yeah,
woman.
very. She does look. She does look.
One of my favourite movies of all time is A Decent Proposal.
Yeah,
like
that's
such
good.
a good movie.
Yeah, that's.
That Woody Harrelson, isn't it?
And Robert Redford.
Robert Redford, like that. That's like top 10 movies. Like no, kind of just
Yeah.
like I like it. Like
A Few Good Men. That's another. That's the one. That's
she's excellent. As well, yeah. You can't handle the truth.
No, she doesn't say that.
I know, but obviously, yeah.
Jack
that's-
Nicholson.
And obviously G.I. Jane.
I seen her in a snippet. Like she was talking. Yeah, she was talking about G.I. Jane and stuff like that. Like
But
snippet. I was like just on my phone before we started the conversation.
yeah.
There the movie, yeah. So anything else? Any good movies? coming out?
There's a few. I mean, Beetlejuice is still cleaned up. What was that one that was supposed to be number one? It was just it didn't.
Transformers 1.
Yes, the Transformers. They made an animated movie of Transformers.
It's called nostalgic.
Yeah,
nostalgic look.
just nostalgia.
That's nostalgic look is going to get away for all the generation there.
I
Like.
think.
Me and Nick actually caught up on the new series of Frasier, which season 2
Oh yeah,
premiered
she's a Fraser.
on Amazon, on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
Nick, what do you think?
yeah.
Is it a bit same
No,
as the
but-
first series? Maybe
yeah.
the characters a bit more
I think the
developed.
second episode was you said you liked it, but I thought the second
It's not
episode.
that I didn't like it, I just
No,
thought
just
the whole
I mean the whole.
Cyrano, whatever thing about the love thing, it's been done
Oh,
too many,
Cyrano.
it's been done too many
No,
times
but I
in
think the
sitcoms.
way it was thought it was funny where he took both phones, he's trying to you know, sort
That
of,
was
but,
funny, that
but
was
actually, I knew that story because those two characters got together at the end of the last
But
season.
seriously, what did they do with the character of David?
Yeah, I know.
He's very
David-
bland in the first episode.
I think they're trying to make him a bit like Niles, you know.
He doesn't really.
No, he
The physical humour doesn't suit him, does it?
No. And actually, come think of it, I Nicholas Lindner. I actually watched the last. I think it was the last episode of Holy Frozen Horses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, was
Yeah.
the very last one,
I
or the
think it
one
might
that came
be-
back about 4 episodes?
No, I think it was the very last one. I
So
think.
it was one where at the auction and there's
Yes, was it the
No,
auction
no,
one?
that was like, is that not? I'm talking
No.
about the other specials that came back.
No,
for
Yeah,
it.
that's like when he came back in these like Rolls Royce and he was like, and his boys having a beer in the kind of.
When you said the last episode,
Well, I
I
don't
don't
know
when he
if it
found
was-
out that he was the son of Freddy the Frog.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Well, you know, it wasn't. No, because he looked like him.
Yeah.
He looked like, but was he this? We think he.
No, it's left up for debate.
Yeah, because but that's the way he saw a picture of him. He looked exactly.
Is Nicholas Linder's hair, by the way, naturally white, or is that colour?
No, he had blonde hair
What are
before.
you obsessed with hair now?
I don't know, just I like it.
Um,
You done your hair?
I used to, folks, but not anymore.
But I just saw that and I was just it kind of stood out. But obviously the one the only for the songs they have good.
Yeah,
The
This time next year, Rodney.
We'll be billionaires. I love that. Yeah, billionaires.
no,
billionaires.
the funeral where they dress up as
There's so many good episodes.
but
of
then-
those.
Batman,
Trigger.
Robin.
Trigger
And then Robin goes, "Why didn't you tell me when I was coming and going?" Nah.
and then but
Did
they
you come as a chauffeur?
Yeah.
No, I came as the Joker.
what was it?
The
Trigger,
no, sorry, more like the Joker. Now, who'd you come as, Boise the Penguin? More like the Joker.
Yeah.
When before he goes in, I look, Boise's a great actor.
No, but who was his what's his name? Not Rodney. No, he called Rodney Dave. What's his name?
Trigger.
Trigger.
He's actually dead now. Yeah,
Is he?
the actor. Yeah, died.
Sorry, we're gonna talk about just the things that were coming to my head. The bigger that anyway.
Did you
Yeah.
watch Cheers? Did you watch like Cheers?
Cheers
is funny.
But that was this is topic for.
I'm actually hoping Fraser will get better when he.
Yeah.
This is the plot line coming in when he tries to revive the KSL show. So hopefully that'll bring
Yeah.
some.
Which one?
Depth
The
to it.
radio show.
Yeah, bring some depth to the new series.
But I think the thing with Dash is it's a different setting every time. Whereas he's evolved. He's a teacher now,
Yeah.
as opposed to he started off as a radio host and then he became a talk show
First couple of
host.
episodes doesn't really focus on much being a teacher. No, it was just him
No,
in the office and all that, you know?
yeah. But I like the dynamic between him and Alan. Like,
It's funny.
you know,
It's funny. Although,
Yeah.
did you think Alan was weird in the first episode or second episode?
I think he doesn't. He looked like he was able to teach, but then I think he was just afraid that he was going to get top five.
I'm so happy they got rid of the relationship between Moose and Olivia. They're just
Okay.
friends now.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah. But you knew that.
It wasn't going
But
anywhere.
you knew that at the beginning, because of the season before, they end up together. In the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Um,
Freddie's grown on me. I did like the scene in this episode 2 when he starts being the different characters at the bar to impress the customers.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. But that's his job now for season 2. He's in the bar. He's working at the bar.
No, he's still a farmer. He's standing in.
You sure?
Yeah, he's helping Eve.
Yeah.
Will something happen between Eve and Freddie down the way?
Well, I think they were just making maybe down the line, but the first season they were trying to just build the characters up.
Yeah, it could happen.
It could happen. But I want to.
They're bringing back Roz. They're bringing back Roz's daughter Alice. They're
Yeah.
bringing back
Bulldog.
Bulldog's gonna be great. He's a really good
But
character.
I wonder, will they bring back anybody from Cheers? Although they're probably all gone.
Maybe
by
Sam season 3,
Maybe.
if there's a season 3.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe like.
Depends on the ratings.
Yeah, sure. Like Dallas came back and then that goes. So
Yeah, but that we went for 3 seasons as well. And I think it kind of fell apart when.
Any plans for the rest of the week, guys?
We won't tell the whole folks what we're doing for the rest of the week. We'll let them go now because I think we've.
But this is our longest part. But we had to.
In a while.
We had a lot to go through. Austin, I had to ridicule Austin's top 10 music
You
list.
know what? It's the first time Nick gave me a compliment, folks.
Alright.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up.
I think we're going to wrap up because we're getting.
But no, hang on, sorry. One more thing is we might be taking a break.
Just for a little bit.
So next week, episode 20.
Right.
What are we discussing? Are we going to talk?
Well, we don't know.
We don't know
We
yet.
don't know, but we'll keep you posted. But I think we're just gonna take a break because It's a lot of work for me to do because I'm the one doing most of the work. So I'm doing
Give
all the
over.
research. Right?
Give over, you know.
I'm doing all the research.
It's a team
Yeah.
effort.
It's not,
You can
there's
tell,
no
folks,
Irish
can't you?
team.
Yeah,
No, no,
you
no,
can
no,
tell.
no, no, no.
Bye.
See you, folks.